How's it going, everybody? SciFighter here. We're gonna do a SciFlight of X-Wing miniatures. Got myself a game. I'm practicing for a store championship currently. That's coming up on the 15th. So, 1.0 of X-Wing is coming to an end, and second edition will be coming out soon. So I kind of want to bring Echo back. I used to fly Echo all the time, so now it's just trying to find the right tools for the job. I can go back to the Decimator, which is what I used to run him with all the time. But I don't know, I've got these gunboats that I've been flying a little bit, and I kind of like them. I haven't really used them with the cannons. I've usually been doing harpoons, you know. So, we'll see. We also have Director Krennic. So, let me run through the list real quick. This is a new one for me. I haven't ran these ships this way. So, I got Echo, Veteran Instinct, Sensor Jammer, Director Krennic, Advanced Cloaking Device, new Squadron Pilot, 2 of them, Linked Battery, Heavy Laser, Long Range Scanners, and XG-1 Assault Configuration. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that I can just kind of tank either with the news, or at least be doing big damage with the news, while Echo tries to flank around. Our opponent today is, we're gonna guess miss, because that's what we get. Jumpin' Joe. Jumpin' Joe is running Major Vendor with Veteran Instincts, Advanced Proton Torpedoes, Harpoon Missiles, Advanced Slam, and the Arsenal loadout. So some big hitting missiles, and you can shoot them whenever you want as long as you got a lock. And he'll take care of that, because he's also got Major Strident, Collision Detector, Fleet Officer, Systems Officer, so he'll be passing out focuses and target locks all day. So what I'm going to need to do is be either kill Strident really fast, so he can't be passing all that. He's got 12 health. Doable in a round, I guess, but probably won't happen. Or kill Vendor really fast. Lightweight frame on countdown with adaptive ailerons to finish it off. So we're both at 100. He guessed, or I guess miss. He rolled a hit, and he's taken it. So he will have initiative. Not really anything too big about that. No pilot skill overlap. Vendor's got that VI going, so. So what we need to be doing is either killing Vendor fast, which should be reasonable to do. Because if I can get Vendor down, I'll feel pretty safe with Echo. But until he's done and dealt with, it's gonna be tough. Sure. Take the left. I don't care. I actually usually take the right anyway, because most people take left when I was learning Vassal, so I've kind of gotten used to it. So I'm still trying to decide if alright, so we want to clog things up, because that Upsilon, we don't want to give it actions. Because it'll be giving everybody else actions. Set. Lost my train of thought. Oh, my other list idea is, I mean, of course, Oiken's already there, or Chirno. I've ran my Super Oiken before. It's been a while since I've ran him. Actually, I've never ran that version of Oiken with Echo, I don't think. With Boshek and everybody. Can't recall. It's been a long time since we played Echo. I'm glad to be able to bring him back. I want to get used to him before second edition comes out, because I want to be using him. Because if it's viable, I'd like to have it around. Alright, we want to cluster, but we also don't want to spread it out so he's got a giant area of the map that he doesn't have to worry about rocks and stuff. That's it. So yeah, just trying to figure out which one I want to do. I don't have a lot of practice time. I do like Awaken. The Chirno build is pretty trimmed down and basic. Not a lot going on. I only have like 10 points to put on him. So, because this Echo is 44, it's pretty pricey. Most of my thought with Chirno would be trying to VI him, Hotshot, and Gunner. Try to take people's focuses away so then they can't use Sensor Jammer. Yeah, he's trying to cluster him too. He wants a giant area of the map that's undisturbed by rocks. And we'll give him this area, and if we want to run away, we'll run away up here. Set. Okay, let's grab our news. So, my thoughts on setup. As usual, I don't really have a great strategy in place for that. My thought is basically run the guy on the outside, guy on the inside staggered. I can catch him back up if I want to. Do I want to stay up here where the rocks and stuff are, though? Not really. I want to be able to get away. Just make sure they're lined up where I want them. Okay. Set. Echo will be our whip. That's what the token they made for Krennic. It's kind of funny. Krennic's a little bit different if you haven't seen him before. I've used him a couple times, so I've explained it before, but just because he's new. Basically, you put Krennic on a ship, he's 5 points. Krennic gets to pick another Empire ship with 3 or less shields, gives that ship a shield, and then every time that ship shoots, it can spend any die result, blank or focus, hit, crit, whatever, to just automatically do a shield, so it can't be evaded or anything like that. Kind of nice. And then on top of that, if you're range 1 to 2, the ship that's shooting, that Krennic assigned that condition to, if the ship with Krennic is 1 to 2 of that ship, it gets a target lock when it shoots on that ship, or on the enemy. So it's put them on the same ship, and it's kind of like a fire control device and or fire control system and shield upgrade. It's pretty good. 5 points for 6 points worth of upgrades plus. Okay, he's set. So we're gonna run Echo up towards the top. If we need to, we can run our news up there too. Just angle him a little bit. Something with ace play, if you make him a little bit off kilter, it's it can be useful for getting around firing arcs. All right. Let's see. So he's kind of lined up striding kind of in the middle of the board there. I imagine that he's trying to run him past this debris nice and smooth, but I can't tell. It looks like this debris would be in the way. Yes, +1 shield. Stridon doesn't need to be shooting, although he's got a 4 attack die shot, so I mean it's nice if he does. Mostly Stridon is just passing actions. Out to range 3. Target locks and focuses. And I believe, if I remember correctly, Stridon or systems officer, is if Stridon does a green. Is that right? After you execute a green, choose another friendly ship, and that gets a lock. So, something we gotta watch for. Vendor would have to be in range of somebody to get a lock. Yeah, so he's lining up to kind of joust in here. Luckily, Stridon's not super fast, no engine upgrade or anything, so I think what we're gonna do is just slam up here and come around. We'll make him fight in the rocks. See, we don't have to play his game. His game is get us in nice and, well, not necessarily close. He's got a missile for every occasion. Alright, so we are ready to go. Alright, so we're slamming away. We're going to do some 3 hard turns and then some 3 straights. Just get out of here. And Echo, I think we're just going to run 4 straight, start moving him, getting him in the groove, getting him in the mix. So it looks like he's wanting to ignore Echo for the time being. Really, I feel like even if we were to lose Echo, if we can take out Vendor and only lose Echo, I think we'd still be okay. Or lose the news, but kill Vendor. Vendor's really the linchpin, I think, for us. My alert box thingy is kind of all messed up. Why is it like that? Hang on a second. Alert box. Why is it picking that up? What is this? Oh, that's my brother's camera spot. That's what it is. Okay. Got that taken care of. We're set. Actually going to a store later to try and get some actual table practice. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully everybody had a good 4th of July. I hung out with the dog. Kind of a weenie. We played through Castlevania Dracula X last night. Tough but fun. So yeah, we've got our heavy laser cannons, which take kind of a bit to set up, but at the same time, I don't know if we can have Vendor be chasing us through rocks and things. He's gonna have to try to dodge those. That being said, he doesn't mind getting stressed, because he's gonna get actions passed to him. Okay, everybody's set. Here we go. Round 1. You know, my other thought is just slow roll it with the news. Bring Echo and can get in there pretty quick. Okay, he needs 2 minutes anyway. I kind of feel like that might be a good choice, though. Echo can get there in time for the engagement, I feel. Because they're not going to be shooting until at least one round from now. Echo's going to, what, he's going to go 4 forward here, cloak, decloak around here, 3 bank, and should be shooting. You know, and if Countdown wants to sneak through behind him, that's fine. Countdown's not a huge threat either. Even Stridon, not super, like, he's got 4 dice, so like there's the off chance that he gets a good shot, but you know, I actually think like he's got Fleet Officer on there right now. I would almost up that to General Hux. You're gonna be doing greens anyway, so you know your Fleet Officer gives you the stress, so might as well up it to Hux, get 3, give everybody a chance to get in there. We should also probably be able to kind of get in the way a little bit. And slam it and block for that first round of combat, possibly. We're just kind of hanging out. Like, I guess I could start moving my stuff. I don't know. I like being around when other people are doing their move, you know, just to make sure everything's on the up and up and all that. Not to say that anybody's doing anything wrong, but I don't know, just that peace of mind. Okay. TL vendor. TL vendor. Set. Oh, Stridon left 2. Wonder if he's actually faking it and trying to go for Echo, in which case I would much rather be facing him with the news. Interesting that Stridon would want to go that way. He's probably thinking that I'm going to go flank around, which, I mean, is a thought, and I left myself open to it next turn. But I can also just decloak around the other way. That's why I love Echo so much. Just so many options. Coordinate barrel roll to countdown. Also an interesting tactic. Just to get over there on Echo a little bit more. Probably be, forward 1. He's gonna have an issue with that debris. Ooh, made it. Look at that. Smooth. He might have planned that out, like, cause he placed that obstacle, so he might have done the math and the practice and figure out where it needs to be. That's pretty slick. And there goes Vendor up towards the top of the screen. Totally fine. Because ultimately, he doesn't want to fight up here. We do, and we're going to be coming in from the unobstructed side. Kind of nice. Set, okay. Oh, Echo is... He should have waited, but you know, first round of combat, or not combat, but first round of the game, it's really not a big deal. Alright, so Echo. I'm gonna dial it around and then come down probably. Just don't want to get shot by everybody. What we got going for us here is he's going to want to do a green probably to get target locks out, but he goes first in this, so nobody can lock me where they're at right now. Okay. So these news, 3 banks, pretty should be pretty self-explanatory. It should put him up. Yeah, and then they can probably turn in next round. Hard turn. Echo decloaks left backward, I'm thinking. And then maybe even a 1 hard turn just to, in case we're facing. You know what might be better is 3 hard turns here from the news, because they're not going to catch him going the way they're going right now. And if we can draw him with a slam or something, hey, I really want to get that Echo with a missile. I mean, granted, that would be really good if he did. So if we can draw him into our news, Striden's not turning around anytime soon. Countdown, it's going to take a turn or 2 to get down in there. I think that's a good plan. Alright, we are set. So yeah, we'll decloak Echo down the map, and then shoot down with a 4 straight, and cloak again. One of the things I've been trying to do with Echo, because in this setting of first edition, there's so much dice certainty with all the mods and everything, that it's just way too scary to fly Echo. So I haven't been for like serious things. Granted, I'm trying to take this to a tournament, but it's just really frightening sometimes. I think too, like if we decloak down the map, what about like a 3 bank even? It's gonna be pointing kinda down left, or yeah, 3 bank, and then I can always decloak and turn again next round. I don't know if I like that or not, but it might get us a little bit of extra distance, possibly. Because we want to make him slam if we can. Dun, 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 dun. And at this rate, he's not going to need to. Strident, I'm assuming, is going to do slow maneuver and fleet officer. Get focus out. Strident is going to need to use the action for target lock. Let me actually do that. The 3 bank to the left, just because I'm thinking that's going to take us down the map a little bit more than doing like a straight. The only other option would be like a hard turn, like a real short hard turn. I think he still gets us though. Could try barrel rolling away from that though. It's a potential. Do I like that? Hard turn up, and I'd barrel roll down. I don't think that works too well, though. Decloak. Might still not really work. Decloak. Bank in. I'll probably survive a missile. If I can get a shot off, it's probably a good thing. So now I'm kind of back to the hard turn thing. Well, I decloak. Just trying to judge between banks and hard turns. I think bank would be fine. Alright. Decloak. Left and back. Now if he calls it, you know, that could be bad too. That's the other thing, we could go up towards countdown, actually. Let me think that through real quick. Is that expected if we did that? Oh no, the shortcut for... Oh, yeah, he's just trying to help out. Probably a bank to the right. We might overshoot, which is, you know, whatever. 2. And then we're getting the target locks, though. We're just gonna stick with the old plan. Oop. Oh, left. Didn't mean to do that. Barrel roll, left, back. Ah! One of these. Left, backward, there it is. The decloak things are a little bit different than they used to be. I used to just keep a template on me. Alright, so not cloaked. Oh, I guess we got the news. Focus. That's it. We're just trying to cover Echo's retreat a little bit. So he's gonna have to go pretty quick, and then he could probably get his target lock. Striden's gonna give him his focus. Doesn't necessarily need to fleet officer, but so if we can, we'll light Strident or Vendor up. Double majors, it's hard to keep track of them. But otherwise, we'll probably blow past and go after Strident after that. Without the efficiency of actions, that'll kind of hurt as well. Focused vendor. Alright. He's going to zoom in, try to get a lock. Should be completely doable. We move first, after all. We'll see where we end up. If it looks like we can barrel roll far enough away, I just don't know if we can. In second edition, I'll have a one bank. That'd be nice right here. Bank 1, 4, 2. Okay. Countdown we don't really want to worry about too much. Like, yes, he's a 3-die attack, but not super strong, and he's gonna kind of negate a lot of our hard-hitting attacks, so you just kind of got to work him down, unless you can get multiple in one round, because you can only do that once. Left forward. So we're going to be pointing right at vendor. We'll probably have to evade. I mean, we might barrel roll and get enough distance, but if chances are he dialed in a 3 bank. Just looking at where his guys are and how they're coming around everything, he knew where I was going, and it wasn't like I was being super sneaky. He may have a shot if we don't barrel. It's a possibility. Yeah, he should. Okay, so now it's a question of if we barrel roll, we're gonna end up just above our dials there. It's probably not enough. Probably not enough to dodge the missiles. It's gonna have a harpoon coming in, so we're gonna evade. Set. If we could bait out a slam, that would be great. I just don't see it happening. We should live through this. And there's the bank, 3. I don't think we could have gotten to range 1 or anything like that. And even if we did, he's got that advanced proton rocket. That's actually a little more dangerous. So we can survive this round, I think. It would be nice to cloak first, but not gonna oh. Slam, advanced slam, and then the proton. I forgot he had advanced slam on there. Now it's the protons. Not good. Because that's probably 5 hits. It's hard to not get all your damage in on those suckers, unless you get 5 blanks. So, it'll depend on our roll, but our evade token should make us live. Should. And then hopefully we can light vendor up. Our news might both be out of range. And then he's gonna probably just get out of here. Just fine, we'll go after Stride. Goodbye, cruel world. This is why I don't fly Echo anymore. But it's mostly to get ready for second edition. Like, it doesn't matter to me. Whoa ho ho ho! Wow. Alright then. 2 dice. Nothing. So it's going to depend on what the crit is. Whatever what both the crits are, rather. Hang on. So we evade 1. No, one crit. Shaken pilot can't go straight. That's fine. I probably didn't plan on it anyway. Oh. Yeah, that's nasty. It's a nasty shot. He had to spend that with the torpedo. Alright, so we are shaking. 1, 2, 3, and a hole. Oh shoot. We need to do some big damage here. Alright, back at you, bro. Let's take that evade away. There's 3 shields, 1 crit. So we're shooting 5 dice, no mods. We do have Krennic though. We'll spend that die. Spend on a shield. He doesn't have his focus. Made him spend it. That's why it's important to use that sensor jammer. We're set. Yeah, it looks, from the look of things, ooh, ouchie. So we're getting a crit through. Not a bad shot. Really only missed the 1 hit, you know. And when we get a target lock, hang on a second. We'll see, and then we'll get switch ID to Echo. Oh, it's a direct hit. Nice. Alright, that helps. It looks like I'm not going to get it, because if you kind of make that arc go around, it's going to cut right in front. Which stinks, because this would be a good round to just try to blow him up. Okay, count down. Oh, and we will, of course, cloak. So now Echo's got to play the run around game until Vinder's dealt with, or he just gets a great spot. Countdown does not have a focus. We get an extra die, so sensor jammer's gonna be good here. This is where Stridon goes, man, I should have fleet officered. Back up the music while I'm thinking about it. There we go. Sensor jammer. Jammer. Should be safe. Should be. Okay. New. Nope. Just short. And now chasing a guy that is okay with slamming around with guys that can't slam and shoot. It's gonna be difficult. So we might have to leave poor old Vinder right there. So we'll go 3 forward, or no, should we bank over? Try to cut in, stride. I don't know if the NSP2 can 3 bank, he might hit that rock. Dials. Okay, so we are shaken, we cannot do a straight. It's fine, didn't really plan on it. The issue that we're going to run into here is that Senor Vinder still has his harpoon. So if we run away too fast and we end up in arc, that's a problem, right? So how do we want to play this? He doesn't have a K-turn or anything. He's got to slam around. The quickest he can slam around is a 2. 2 hard turn left, it would be bad. 2 hard turn right he could do. He'd end up right down where the NSPs could deal with him. So kind of want to block Echo's retreat, so I think actually the NSPs will go slow and steady. Let's see. Because you know what, if he really wants to get Echo, I don't want to trade Echo for Vinder, but I will. I think the other 2 ships don't have enough punch as much as I do. So I think Echo is going to want to decloak, maybe back and right, or to the left and back, and then like a 1 hard turn. Point his arc up. Strident should have a tough time hitting him there, but I should be able to shoot countdown or something. And I'm not terribly afraid of countdown. Strident shouldn't be able to give him a lock. He doesn't have locks on his own, so he'd just be focused potentially. Alright, I think that's my plan. I don't want to run away too fast because of harpoons. He made a really strong engagement right there. I totally forgot that he had advanced slam. I was thinking if I could make him slam, he wouldn't have an action. Not the case. Not the case. Right, so we're set. So the only thing is, would we want to go a little faster with the news? I don't know, because you've got, let's see, NSP goes up 1. So if I can shoot countdown multiple times, that's good. He's gonna want to do a bank and then come down. Maybe we do go a little faster, maybe. 2, maybe even 3 on NSP1. I don't mind so much if I run over that little rock on turn, because I probably will next round if I go too fast with NSP1. Because a 3 will put me. I might be able to dodge it. I mean, it won't make for a good turn that round though. The only other thing would be Vinder coming in at one of my news, I guess, is a potential, because he can turn, slam, reload, but then he won't have a lock. Although Strident could give him one, and they'll be in range at that point. Well, that's a potential. It's a thing that could happen. So maybe I don't go super fast with both news. maybe. See, hard turns probably be here-ish. Just trying to think all that through. So I don't care about countdown, but if I am going to shoot at him, it's nice to have multiple shots. But I don't want to ignore vendor either. I think the NSP-1 will just do one bank. They don't need a flying formation. It's just nice and scary to have two HLCs coming towards you. Am I good with this? Feels good. Feels alright. Does a 2. Get away, but maybe I can get stride. Alright, set, decloak. So we're going left and backward. Ah, shoot. Not that one. Left and backward. Not that one. We want the 2 bank. Left and backward. There it is. So many buttons on this thing. Don't need the cloak. News. 1. So this is to cover if he does choose to come back over here around. Focus. This news trying to go get other shots. Set. It'd be nice to take target locks if I know I'm going to be changing my targets. But I got link battery, so I get to reroll 1 anyway. Ooh, still gets past the lock. But he doesn't get a coordinate, fleet officer, anything like that. I think we're actually still out of range for our HLCs on that guy. Collision detector. Doesn't have to roll. Countdown. Too far. Barely had a shot on him last round. I barrel rolled or decloaked away. It's good to check, just in case, you never know. But there are times where it's like, you're out. That will be a thing in 2nd edition I'm actually kind of excited about. I hope he clips that debris. That'd be great. Is that you can actually fail actions in 2nd edition. So if I try to target lock and you're out, well, I just wasted my action. Can't do anything now. Just good. A lot of people used it. Deal vendor to boat 2. he might be slamming around, but that's fine. I'd rather have him shoot at those than Echo again. That being said, systems, yeah. That being said, there is a potential of, like, I could do my hard turn and barrel roll maybe to block. We'll see where countdown ends up. So I could probably barrel roll out a Strident's arc. Forward one. Okay. Here's a bank, I'm assuming. Right bank, clips it. But he'll clear it with his green move, so the stress isn't really a thing. No crit. Can always hope. Can always hope. Alright, so countdown's right there. Can focus, and I assume he will. What's his other actions? Barrel roll and evade. He doesn't need to evade, he's countdown in. So I should be able to double shot him with NSP2 and Echo. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Okay, so if we stay here, right, if Vinder is gonna like two turn try to come in at NSP, there's a chance we block. There's a small chance. Strident will have a 4-dice shot on Echo possibly, but unmodified, and I got Sensor Jammer. Should be okay. Be cloaked for both of those guys. And then if I barrel roll too, like I won't get out of anybody's arc, maybe away from Strident enough, but I don't know if that's going to be a big deal. I'd rather have the evade, I think. So, my hope is that either Vinder goes past... Actually, do I want the evade? Maybe I want the focus. It's a hard part, right? I got 4 dice, which makes the focus more potent when I defend. And 5 dice for him. Oh, 6 actually. Alright, we're set. So I'm hoping either to get a block, he goes away, or he at least goes past me. Then I don't really care what happens. Left 2, bank left. Get out of here. Chances are he's gonna slam and reload. That's what I would do. Yep, there's slam. May have a shot, we'll see. If I do, maybe I'll take him. But like we were talking about before, we have double shot on countdown, which is nice. But I can get that later. It's focusing. He thinks I might have a shot as well. No shot for Vinder. That makes sense. Just countdown. Look at that. Alright, so we made it so he didn't get to, but man, that was close. I would have focused too. Just out. Countdown. Range 2. We'll probably end up keeping our lock on Vinder. 1, 2. But the nice part too means Strident's out of range, so we won't take a shot from him. Okay. We're gonna spend this on a shield. Just because it's funny. Ooh. Alright, so he's gonna have to stress himself. Oh no, he's just gonna take the 1. Okay, so he's saving his ability. Good call. He won't have that for attack, but that's fine. Because he's got an HLC coming in, and he's gonna need to use his ability then as well. It's a good call. Alright, countdown. Oh, I can flip shaking them over. It's done. So countdown's gonna have probably 3 dice. This looks like it might be obstructed. It might not be though. Countdown shooting at Echo. 4 dice. Focus. Sensor jammer. Should be okay. Yikes. Alright. Striding. Nothing. SP1. And I don't think, or 2 and 1 I don't think has a shot, but we'll check it in a second. Rolling 4. HLC on countdown. 4. And we'll spin the focus. Why not? So he'll be stressed, no ailerons next turn, so he can't try to get away too much. That's actually kind of nice. What I might do in that instance is go nice and slow with an SP1. So he's got 2 coming in. Does he take the 2 or stress? Alright, takes the stress. I don't know, sometimes if you really just maybe need to get out of there, it's not worth it. Because now your ailerons are off. Alright. So, let's see, what do we want to do here? Vendor can't turn around, I don't believe. Dials. Oh. Yeah. Yep. So what do we want to do? We can chase Vendor. Probably won't catch him, but we could try. Striding going over that rock again? No. Looks like it cuts in through and shouldn't have to worry about it. Let's see. So our options would be to continue on countdown, chase Vendor, or switch over to Striding, which, it's not good to be switching your targets over and over. You want to focus people down until they're dead, but sometimes it's not worth it to be doing all the chasing either. Alright, let's take these focuses off. So let's see, if we decloak right and forward and then like a 2 bank or something, can come in on Stride. Maybe even have a shot on Vendor. It's possible. We want to move NSP up pretty fast in case Vendor tries to come around as well. So I think NSP 2 does like a 3. And then NSP1, I think, just does a 1 to cover bases and try to shoot a countdown. Although if countdown bugs out, it's not super bad either. Countdown could also try to block Echo. Let me see what his dial looks like here. I haven't flown many strikers. Let's see, so 1 banks or 1, 2, 3 straight. We'll clear. Straights not. Actually, straights could be an issue. Bank could be an issue. So he's got a couple options to block Echo, which would be bad. Probably not terrible. Probably not. If I go too fast with NSP1 or NSP2, I won't be able to HLC on Stridon. Let me look at his dial, because he's also stressed and probably wants to deal with that. 1 straight, 2 straight, and 2 banks. So maybe I just go slow and light Stridon up. Stridon be passing a target lock. Not terrible. Not an awful thing. Stridon will also probably hit countdown. So we have an idea of where he'll be actually. So let's actually go at 2 straight with NSP2. And maybe even a 2 straight with NSP1. I'll probably clip that rock the next turn, but I'm okay with it. And Echo, I guess a 2 bank. Let me think about his moves here. Decloak to the left. What does that get me? Gets me shot by countdown. Not terrible. Not the most awful thing to happen, because I can probably deal with that. Down and then like be facing this way. Either a 1 hard turn or maybe even a 2 bank. I also wouldn't mind going to the right though. Just to keep behind Vinder. Okay, I could go backwards. Instead of going to the right and forward, I could go to the right, back, be pointed kind of like at that NSP2 thing. Target lock. And then a 2 bank that way, and he shouldn't be able to block me there. I'll get shot by Stridon probably, but my arc should be at the same spot it is now, just moved up there, right? Facing this way. And a 2 bank should face me back over this way. I think a 1 hard turn might be too much. Okay. Set decloak. So we're gonna go right and backward. check it. Looks good to me. News. We're gonna go with NSP2 first this time. Focus. NSP1. Oh. 2 forward. And a focus. That was on him. Set. Can't acquire the locks on these guys, but I got the link battery, so that's what we're hoping for. So Strident should go first. Bump. No actions there. He may even... he probably still clears the debris with the bump. Maybe. Countdown. Not sure if countdown goes right or left here. Either one is kind of like fine. He might even go straight and just try to bug out. We'll see. Alright, I'm gonna hit the bathroom while he's he might have stepped away. I'll be right back. Alright, Jumpin' Joe. So far, I do like how this functions. We're not in a terrible situation right now. As much damage as we took on Echo in one fell swoop. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. How we doing on our music? Only halfway through it. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we got the collision. Brings him back, so he'll have a shot on Echo. I guess I could barrel roll out of the way. We'll see where Countdown ends up. It's better not to get shot at all. Both HLCs... I don't know about one, but maybe. Maybe a shot. He went with the bank, so he did end up on the debris again. If he had just gone straight, wouldn't have been so bad. But he's trying to do greens because of systems officer, so. Okay, getting the lock. All good. I try to think too about, like, alright, so if I had my Oiken or something else, right, if a Decimator, you know, would I have gauged it better? What would have happened? Really, as long as Oik didn't get slammed by the rockets and missiles immediately, which wouldn't have killed him. It's only 9 dice. Bank right 1. Okay, so he went down that way. NSP2 can't shoot him. NSP1 can. So then it's a question of if we want to focus everything on Stridon. Kinda do. I think he's in range, but it's hard to tell. It's pretty close. If he's not in range, he's got to be like just out. Okay. Okay, so if we barrel roll, we won't have a shot on Stridon, so I think we just stay where we're at, focus up, try to lay some hurt. So we want the shot. Stridon's unmodded, and I have sensor jammer. So do we want to just take the evade instead? We might just take the evade instead. My thought on it is basically like I can't even take a single one, so why chance it? I'm gonna have 4 or 5 dice. The other option is I just barrel roll away and leave. Do I like that option? If I barrel roll up and forward, kind of helps me chase Vinder. Won't have a shot, so I won't cloak. At least I don't think I'll be able to catch Stridon in arc anymore. I'm just gonna evade. That's it. We should be okay. These famous last words with Echo. Should be alright. There's even a chance we can shoot at Vinder. We'll see if he slams or not, because he might be thinking the same thing. If he does slam, if he doesn't go straight, he probably hits that debris. He did a 3. Dun, 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 dun. Tough choice thinking on the slam. You gotta think, alright, well, where does that put me for next turn? You know, is that a good spot or not? Because if he does a 3 straight, he's gonna be facing that rock. He should be able to get around it though, I think. But you gotta gauge, like, okay, I go 3 forward, my ship, oh, there he goes. Alright, getting out. Vinder, running scared, running for his life. That's what we want. Don't go over there and leave us alone. Remain same for the reload. Oh. Store's X-Wing time starts at 3:30. I wanted to call down there though and just be like, do people generally show up at 3:30 or do they get off work and come in like 5 or 6? Okay, taking the focus. He's probably worried about the NSP2 having a shot. I don't think it will. Okay, so no shot for vendors, so Echo. Range 3. On stride. Four. Spend the blank. Spend on shield. That's all we got. In this situation, I might actually switch my target lock up to hit him harder next time. Okay. 3 shield total. That's nice. Not too shabby. We'll switch the lock, and we will cloak. We have 5 dice, we should be okay. Okay. Strident's gonna have this similar issue of bumping again. We might even decloak down here, so he bumps us, if not countdown. You could do bank this way, but you know, it's not terrible either. Okay, countdown to number 2. Target lock-in. I got 7 health, but man, it goes fast. Ooh, yeah, that's no bueno. Good thing it was a free lock. 2. Okay, 1 shield. Not terrible. Okay, Strident. Strident might even just shoot at the news too. Shouldn't be able to kill Strident here, but next turn maybe if we do enough. But as far as he's concerned too, like if you got a shot on Echo, sometimes it's just better to take it. You never know, you only need 1 to sneak through. You could naturally just roll awesome. So you're not going to kill a new anyway. We're getting Vendor kind of pigeonholed in the corner, so if we bum rush him, do like a 3 bank here. Like he could turn around and give us a advanced proton, but he hasn't reloaded yet. And then he won't have... Oh, he does have target lock on new number 2. Dang. Oh, gotta try it. You never know. I mean, look at his proton torpedo. He didn't mod that one at all. Ooh. Can't sensor jammer it, but I do have my evade, so... Five. Don't let the number of green dice that I roll sometimes fool you. Like, green dice are notorious for just not being friendly. Alright. Safe. Alright, NSP2. I want to check him first because if he can shoot at countdown, I might have just shot him. But he's just out. Bummer. Okay, on Strident. And also, Vendor's out. Okay, 4 dice. Reroll for linked battery. Nice. Set. Boom, baby. Oh, and these go to hits, by the way. Now set. I can re-roll into a crit. I can mod into crits, but I cannot naturally roll crits. Yes. Okay, 3 shields down. Here's where I think I don't shoot countdown. I'm only going to do a max of 1 damage, and I think at this point we just focus fire Striding down, because I can kill him next round with Echo. Decloak over here and turn. Okay, on Stride. 4. Ah! Well, we'll take it. Set. Crit's going in anyway. Maybe. He does. Oh no, just 1 die. Yeah, crit's going in. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. 1 of 8. Oh. 1 crit. Alright, so what do we want to do here? Remove 2 first. He already has his target lock on 2. Like, I'd love to just go after him. I just don't know if that's gonna work out. You know what I mean? I think what could be better is I come up and block, or I just go slow. Major hull breach. I don't need to go too fast anyway, because if he turns to come shoot at me, he's gonna be like right here or so, right? Like 2 turn, he might even hit that rock. Back up the music while I'm thinking about it. Major hull breach is all or face up, is that right? Hopefully it's at least an action to flip it. Yeah, all damage cards face up, action to flip it down. Strident definitely wants to be coordinating. Okay, so I think NSP1 does like a 2 hard turn, maybe even a 3, just to help get in range if Vendor does come in. I want to keep them kind of running at Vendor. Echo can bounce around these guys without any issues. NSP1 will take the hit over the rock, but that's fine. NSP2, I think we just do a 2 bank here. Should put us on the good side of that debris field far enough that we can shoot at Vendor, potentially. But not far enough that he can dodge our HLC. He shouldn't be able to kill us with advanced proton torpedoes. I mean, barring some bad crits. Because he can slam and reload. And it might be why he hasn't reloaded yet, but I think most of that decision has been made because he's been just barely out of arc a lot. Echo is going to decloak right and forward, and then like a 1 turn. Keep on striding. Striding can go 3. He won't be able to go 3 anyway. He'll hit countdown. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. And even if he did, I can still peg him. Let's take these tokens down. So yeah, now it's just keeping up enough pressure on Vinder that he doesn't come around. And not getting blown out of the sky in the meantime. If he tries to come out at NSPs, he should get blocked in, and then if he tries to so if he tries to bank in at me, should bump. Should. And then his crit stays down, so he's going to want to try to do something safe. Should probably be a 2 bank to the left. Just making sure he's alright. He's said set, but he also asked dials right after. So, just want to make sure that he's ready to go. Let me ask him. He might be just sitting waiting for me as well. No more shields for our whip to take off. Energy drinks out. Bummer. Trying to think what to stream later when I get home from X-Wing. I was trying to go over to my buddy's house and play, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. Needs to be something short that I can finish tonight / tomorrow morning. I don't mind doing several hours. Okay, decloak. We're gonna go. So we're going left, forward. Is that what we decided? Or do we want to go backwards? Backward. Point us this direction. I have a feeling that if we go forward, it's going to go too much. So I think if we go backward, turn down, it should be facing like Echo's left side, something like that. Back right. Right? Oh no, that's the wrong one. Bank to right, backward. Yes. And we're gonna want to do try to get a little bit of distance on him. Looks like a good spot there. Don't really need that whip thing anymore, but it's just a funny token. Okay, NSP2 first. Focus. Take that with you. NSP1. 1 shield. No action. Set. Alright. Countdown might K-turn. Wouldn't be a bad thing for him to do. Just keep the pressure on, trying to knock those guys out. Strident with the bank right, so he's bumping again, but he probably just wanted a shot. So long as Strident is still alive, that's going to be a nasty shot on NSP1 there. And then it's like, okay, well, so Echo will come down. I should be able to barrel roll if I need to get in range. I might need to. So he's gonna chance it with that crit being on there. I don't know if I would have done the same thing. We've been taking a lot of Striden's action efficiencies away. He's still passing the locks, but meh, you know. Only so much you can stop him from doing. So I'm expecting probably not a sloop, probably a K-turn. Switch invaders locked to the new, number 1. Probably trying, so he might be doing his little turnaround. It's dangerous for him, but he might do it. Ignore sloop to the left. Well, NSP1, it might have been nice knowing you. But if I can get Vinder in this round, that's not the way he's going the other way. Hopefully he lands on the rock. Oh, ailerons, that's what it is. It's like, what is he? And then you're gonna sloop to the left. Won't hit the rock, definitely now. It's a good move. Is stressed though, no mods, so just relying on some naked dice. But that's a lot of naked dice. So what we're probably going to end up doing with Echo is barrel rolling in just to make sure that he's in arc. Need to be pumping shots. I'm wishing now that I had gone a little bit faster. Let me see here. What do we think? What do we think? He might be in right now, but that's pretty far away. If we barrel roll in, that should definitely put him in. Won't have a focus. So I'm thinking left and forward. Barrel roll left forward. Ought to do it. Set. And that kind of opens up decloaking possibilities next round. Hard left 2, then the slam, hard left 2. Should be safe from the rock. Oh no! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ouch time. It might be range 2. Hopefully it is. Not like my rock. My rock was nasty to me. Oop. Alright, let's make this hit. Alright, so we probably didn't need a barrel roll. He's pretty well in range. Could have focused. Kind of a bummer. Oh, does he still get one? Even though he's on a rock? Skips his perform action step. Right? I don't know how that works. With the advanced slam. I think he might still get one. Just double check, make sure. Since he's the one flying, I'm sure he knows more about it than I do. Okay, what's the shot? It's Echo to Stridon. Shooting 4 dice. Target lock in this one. Set. 4 crits. Okay, 3 crits. Still, could be dead. Yikes. Damaged cockpit, that doesn't matter. Well, I guess for the news, maybe. Yeah, okay. It's gonna make it hard for him this next turn to go anywhere good. Damaged cockpit, damaged sensor array, so no actions except what's on his bar. And so coordinate. And weapons failure, so that helps NSP-1 live maybe a little bit better. And then we will cloak. Gotta secure those hull breaches. Alright. Damaged cockpit is the round after it, right? Or is it immediately? Damaged cockpit. Starting the round after, okay. So he still gets to shoot NSP-1 first. Countdown to new 1. Looks like we're set right there. Do no 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 no. Hang on. Did he have a lock? Hang on. Crit hit, blank focus, focus blank. Alright, rolling 2. Taking both. 2 shield. 1, 2. So unless Stridon really just pounds him hard, but that weapons failure does come in to play. So he'll still be 4 dice, but he won't be 5. Stridey. Alright, 3. Hiya! Oh, jeez. Well, no crits, I guess. He's still alive. Hey, a wounded ship still hits. Just as good as a, just as much as a full ship. That being said, Stridon has weapons failure, so I guess not technically for him, but need some awesome dice. That would be nice. Okay. HLC. We have rerolls with both news. and spend the focus. That should be it. He's only got 2 dice. That rock really bit him. That being said, even if he had a shot to destroy new 1, he's gonna be dead anyway, you know? Ding 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 ding. That's it. We're digging this out. Well, literally nothing, because he only got 2 hits. Oh, jeez. Only 2 dice, but, you know, he's dead anyway. I'm not gonna really say much. Spent the focus. Alright, so Striden's now at PS0. So he moves first. Shouldn't really dictate anything. Feeling pretty confident now, though. Echo. NSP1 needs to just get out. So we're gonna 3 straight, and then slam away somewhere nicer and friendlier. NSP2 is gonna circle around with a 3 hard turn, 3 hard turn tiles. A great torpedo. So NSP2 is going to 3 hard, then slam with 3 hard, probably. We'll see. Actually, Striden's probably going to go that. Well, he can't turn his arc that far, so we should still be fine. NSP2 or NSP1, 3 straight, then probably a 3 bank after that. Just get him out of here. I don't need the MOV, but at the same time, it's just good to keep ships on the board. It's good practice. Let's see. So if we decloak, Striden is unstressed, so he can do whatever he wants. Can't get away, though. Can't do anything to the right without bumping. Let's see. So if we decloak to the right and forward, be pointed kind of down map, I think we'd want to bank. To bank. And then we can probably barrel roll into whatever position we need. So that sounds right. We're set there. Should be good now, it's just a matter of time. Delete all these emails from exporting my Castlevania run. Don't need those. Alright, he's set, we're set. Decloak. To the right and forward. just trying to judge it real quick. Right and forward is going to point us a little more towards the corner or towards the bottom edge, and then it's going to point us that way. Should be fine. So we're going to go right and forward. Ah, shoot. It's the wrong barrel roll thing. Right and forward. One, two, three. I don't think we want to go too far forward. Should be fine either way. Let's see, because a 3 bank or a 3 hard turn puts him. Yeah, I don't want to go too far forward. I don't want to bump him. I want to be able to shoot him. Okay, striding. Striding's PS0. Dun, 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 dun. Hopefully that doesn't mess up the move he did. Bank left 2. Nope, not at all. Okay, getting a lock. Da-da-da-da. Now I'm looking at it, NSP1 should have tried to go through these rocks here. These guys. Should have been able to 3 bank through and then slam. I would have been smarter. But maybe that's what he's thinking I was going to do. Flipping the whole breach. Okay. It shouldn't matter at this point. 2 hits are going to be pretty easy to get. Especially if I'm at 5 dice maybe. But I'll focus before I barrel roll. Okay, so we want to move number 2 first. Bam. And slam away. There we go. SP1. 3. And then bank. There we go. Do. Bank him left 1. You might go down at number 2. You might shoot up at number 1. Let's see. Oh, he's doing another 1 bank to the left. Wait. Oh, he was stressed. That's what it was. No ailerons. Didn't think about that part. We might be okay. I don't know. Echo. Focus. Set. Alright. On. Oh, just out. No. I'd almost... he has a lightweight, is that right? And go up 2 hooks. Rolling 4. Target lock. Nope. No, 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 no. You can only evade 1. Should be fine. Alright. Ghost Ride. Alright, countdown. Let's see if you can get NSP1 before the end. It's possible he's out of range, too. Let's hope. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Nope, got him. Not by much, but he got him. So I get to roll 3 with no mods. Oh, no, rolling 4, obstructed. He's got a focus and a target lock. Barring abysmal dice, NSP1 should be dead. Okay, there's at least 2. And there's 3. Okay, rolling 4. Yeah! No! Got him. 1, 2, 3. This was number 1. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now countdown's gonna be out of target locks. No more target lock for him. Just the focuses. And yeah. That's all she wrote. We would have been safe if we had a focus, but we decided to slam. We don't have advanced slam. Bummer. Bummer, bummer. Okay, so he is not stressed. So now it's just the chase game. Let's see. He could go straight or bank to the right, but then he has to contend with that debris. NSP2's just gonna do a 2 bank or 2 hard turn. Just try to get on target. You can run if you want, but he wants you at range. And then Echo's gonna decloak. Oh, I guess I don't need to focus there. It's gonna decloak where? Decloak. If I go to the right, to Echo's right, I don't know if that fits. It might not fit. If we go out the front, which we haven't done much of this game, out the front, and then like a hard turn, one hard turn. That should all fit. And if he goes to the right, got him. If he wants to come over and do some left-hand shenanigans, like sleep over that debris, double stress, like, oh, okay, risk it. Not gonna be worth it in the end, I don't think. If New gets a shot, great, but if he doesn't, it's kind of like, okay, well, not too worried. Decloak, set, decloak. So we want to go a right bank. Oops. Oh shoot. We forgot to set it to a 1 hard. Oh crap. That's gonna stink. It's a good lesson. We don't have a target lock, we'll just focus. Can't get a target lock anyway. The only other thing we could do is try to slam around and bump. Hopefully Echo's gonna go over this rock and not have to worry. Set. Take that token off, move that over there. Echo's about to die to a rock, I know it. We're gonna do a 1 hard turn and then I never changed it. Like, part of streaming my matches is like, it's good because it sometimes helps me think things out better, but it's sometimes bad because I go, okay, that's what I want to do, and then because I said it to myself and to the stream, I think I've already done it. So sometimes it works poorly. And look, that would have been a great shot. We would have been right here, barrel roll over, bam. And SPU2 might get him. And we'll be out of his arc if we live. Next round he'll just do a nice slow move, maybe a bank. 1 straight's probably better though. Come on, baby. Ugh. Oh, and then Countdown's got a range 1 shot too. Ugh. Hey, we're live. We live. We live. Alright. Well, we don't get to shoot. So that sucks. We got Sensor Jammer and he's not focused, so that's good. Oh, bummer, man. Like, we should still be okay, but that's just like a bad way to go out. Sorry, Echo. Did you dirty. I think he ducked in too, so I don't have the heavy laser, but alright, well, he's letting me do it, so I'm gonna go back. And then we will barrel roll. Alright, because we don't have him in arc, I don't think. What's the name thing? Take his name off there. Shoot, we might have him. Because, like, if we have him, it's just better to take the focus. Look at this here. Hang on, I gotta do the whole, like, pool golf maneuver thing. It's close. It's close, and if we don't have a shot, we're boned. And an action. Barrel roll. Just better be safe than sorry, you know? One of them things. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Range 1, 5 dice. I'm gonna cancel for shield. We're set. We've got our lock. And then we'll cloak. Okay. 1 crit. But he could stress and avoid it. Yeah, well, he would take 1, take 1 damage. Because you never know, that could be all she wrote. Could be a direct hit. So, 1 damage in exchange for a crit, sometimes good. You know, you've got NSP2 right here, though. So, like, but either way, if he hits you, and it's over anyway. At that point. So you just do what's... Sometimes it's better to do what is like right in front of your face. You know you can do it, just do it. Kind of like when you have a focus and you have 1 focus result and you're like, I could save it and maybe get more value out of it. Sometimes it's a lot better just to... Alright, that's a pretty good shot. Sensor jammer. Got 4 dice and no tokens. Yay, we live! I think he was just going to see if he could kill it before the end. Okay, range 1. So no HLC. Just the primary, but we get 3 dice. Get 1 reroll. And that's all we got. Set. He could evade it. No focus. Cool. Bender just couldn't get back in the game. That was scary for a while, man. But that was just good rock placement and good picking our battleground. I mean, he went up there for us, so that made it easier to fight up there. Otherwise, it was going to have to try to drag him up there. It's pricey, but it helps. So we were able to fight in the rocks. That really helped us. It really took down... Second edition, I don't know about Krennic. Once shields are gone. Yeah. So we pulled, he came up to meet us. He wanted to go after Echo, I think, and just swarm him. Echo is the dangerous guy. But 2 laser cannon gunboats are also scary. And that's kind of the point, is try to make it so you never know what you're gonna get shot by. I lost my quick draw to a Zeb TIE fighter. I really like this list. I think that it's probably better than the Decimator. The Decimator just dies too quickly sometimes. If there's a lot of sure damage coming in, and there's a lot of sure damage in the game right now. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go with this. It means I need to go buy a gunboat, but I could always use a second gunboat. They're pretty good. Let's see, stream news. I'm about to go and hopefully get some X-Wing in at a local game store when I get back. I don't know what I'm going to play. We'll figure something out. We'll stream something. If I can get another X-Wing match, I'll probably do that. Trying to practice for a tournament coming, so that's where we're at. Let's see. That's all I have for stream news. Vassal League is over. We got first place in our division. We are moving up to the core worlds. So we have health and we can... Wow. Some major explosions. Let's see. Lost my train of thought. Oh, Vassal League is over. We moved on to the core worlds. So our course for the core is complete at the end of first edition. Really sweet that we were able to do that. Tried really hard. I'm not sure we belong there, but we got there. So we'll see. That'll be coming in around after... Oh, okay. Let's see. Alright, keep talking to him and then I lose where I was at. So our league is over for the time being. They'll be back, I think, October-ish for second edition. And then hopefully everybody will be as bad as we are sometimes. and maybe we'll be able to hang in the core. But the deep core, where people like Paul Heaver and such are going to be doing like some playoff matches, and I am trying to hopefully be available when they get those scheduled to stream and commentate. So if that's something you're into, be on the lookout for that. You'll need to hit that follow so you know when we're going live. Let's see. Other than that, we're still kind of on our summer break from like a regularly scheduled stream time. Got family stuff we're doing, so we'll probably be back at a schedule in October-ish. Should be October. If not, midway through September. October at the latest. We'll see. So that's where we're at right now. Take it easy, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I had a blast. It's always fun to play some X-Wing, and that's what I'm about to go do at on the table for real. So take it easy, everybody. Jumpin' Joe. Appreciate the game. It was really fun. It was a cool list to fly against. It's out of the box. It's not what everybody's doing, and I love seeing things like that. That's what I like to do. That's what I like to fly. Just anybody can just jump on and grab a list from the internet, but it takes a lot to experiment, try your own stuff. Take it easy, everybody, and we'll see you next time. SciFighter out.